If you're filing a personal bankruptcy, but you have your own business as well, there's a few different pieces of information that we're going to need from your business. The main two things that we're going to need are profit and loss from the business for the last 6 or 7 months and a balance sheet or a balance statement. The profit and loss is important because that's showing how profitable the business has been over the course of the last 6 or 7 months. We have to have that for purposes of the means test and for what's called Schedule I, your income, and Schedule J, expenses. But we have to have an accurate profit and loss for the business over the last 6 to 7 months. In addition to that, we would need a balance sheet. And one of the reasons we need a balance sheet is the courts want to know how much assets are in the business. So if you have a corporation, you would have stock. That stock, the value of that stock is determined by the amount of assets in the business. If you have an LLC or some other form of a business type, then the assets of the business are going to help determine what the value of that business is. So that's why the courts want a balance sheet from you so they can look and determine how valuable the business is to see if that's something that needs to be liquidated for purposes of your bankruptcy. Now, 99 out of 100 times the courts are not going to try to shut down your business because of the bankruptcy, but if you had $200,000 worth of assets and a sole proprietorship, then the courts could give you a hard time because you've got so much assets, so much equity in your business. But again, that's something that's a little bit more complicated. You would want to discuss that with your bankruptcy attorney. But again, the two main things that we're going to need, probably I'll add a third additional thing, is taxes for the business as well. But we're going to want a profit and loss, we're going to want a balance sheet, and we're going to want the business taxes if you had to file taxes on behalf of your business.